Hey, people of YouTube and Crack the Wall fans. I decided to do an interesting video, one I haven't done before. There's a YouTube album reviewer, named Sir All About Music. His name's Tyler, but he goes by Sir All About Music, and he does these things called Questions of the Week. And he does them, of course, once a week. And I just had this interesting question that I wanted to ask some people. And was just curious what their response might be. It's just this really interesting idea that I have. I'm not saying it's ever going to happen. In fact, I know for a fact it will never happen, but it's just a what if thing. If this happened, would you be for it, is the question. And before I get into the question, I'm going to hold up this album. This is The Who's Endless Wire CD. This was their 2006 reunion album. The thing about this album is there's only two members of The Who left. They reunited with only two living members, Pete Townsend and Roger Daltrey. And the question of this video is, if the Beatles reunited with just Paul and Ringo, and they made a brand new album like what The Who did, if they did exactly what The Who did, and made an all-new album, all new songs, it was just Paul and Ringo, and they just called it The Beatles, would you buy it? Would you buy the album? Would you be for that, or would you be against it and say that they were selling out doing that? If it was to happen, for them to make an album, they would only need those. They would only need each other, really. Just get Ringo to play the drums and then Paul to play everything else, because Paul is very multi-talented, and then get some producer, probably someone well-known or someone who's possibly big in Britain. Don't think you can get George Martin to do it, because he's 84, and I don't think he's probably not in the best of health conditions to make a new Beatles album. So if the Beatles did what The Who did and made a new album, all new album with just Paul and Ringo, would you buy the album? Or would you be against it and say that the Beatles have sold out by doing that? I know it would never happen, because they had the chance to reunite when Harrison was still alive, and they didn't really do it. They came together for the anthology box sets, but they didn't record any new music. They did the Real Love and the Free as a Bird, which were songs that Lennon had done that they had eventually got together and played over them, but there wasn't any real new material from that. So that's the question. Leave a response and tell me what you think. Would you be pro a new album or against a new album? Like I said, it's not going to happen. It's never going to happen. This is just something I did for fun, and I just thought as a whim I would do this. So that's your question. Leave a comment and tell me what you would do, if you would be for it or against it. Alright, that's all for now. I'll see you next time with some future videos and some future Crack in the Wall videos. Look for us, we're real busy. We're playing 5 shows in July. Can you believe that? We're going to be rich. Alright, thanks and good night, everybody.